One of the great keys in living a heart-healed relationship and walking the heart-healing journey is you know how to see symptoms as a call to go deeper in dealing with the issues of the heart that are connected to the symptoms. Otherwise, we'll live a surface life, chasing symptoms all the time. You see, the thing you have to realize when you are heart connected is that the problem is not the problem. The problem is calling you to deal with the deeper issues of the heart that need to be addressed. We all have areas in work, ministry, in your marriage, in your parenting, in your personal walk that need to be addressed. And there's symptoms that come to the surface. The problem is that we don't really deal with the heart of the matter, so we keep chasing symptoms over and over again. Maybe we're trying to change a behavior, or we get into a certain argument, or we keep going into cycles in prayer with God. God, change this, change this, change this. What we need to do is we need to stop and go, wait a second. What is this symptom pointing to in the issue of the heart that I need to address? And it really helps us in two areas. One is in addressing why we do what we do in our daily life. Now, I'll get to that in just a second. But secondly, why we do what we don't want to do. So every day you're doing things on a daily basis. You're also doing things that you don't want to do. And so moving into a more deeper heart-connected journey with God allows you to get to the why, to get to the motives of what's really going on. And first we start with getting more connected to why do we do the stuff that we do? Now, here's the thing that we all fall into. We can tend to blanket everything that we do with noble intentions. It's like, I serve every day. I love others. I help others. I do a lot of great stuff for people. And I agree with you. I bet you do a lot of great things. And there's a lot of great things you're involved in. But a deeper heart-connected journey allows God to get involved in the motive. Because a lot of us are doing so much to please people, to get recognition, that someday we'll feel loved, that we'll get the approval of other people, that somehow through this we'll find our identity if we keep doing. So many people do so much, they can't stop. They don't even know how to deal with stillness. They don't even know how to be out of that role. They only know how to go in that role, and they lose who they are. And so we need to be able to stop and go, yeah, there's great motives in what you do. But have you invited God into those places? Because maybe there's some areas where He may be calling you to go, I want you to pull back in that area because I want you to be more focused over here. You see, we just assume that all our activity is wonderful. We never step back to go, is God really leading in that area? Is He really calling me in that area? When we invite God to the motives of our life, we let go of some of those dysfunctional driving forces that sometimes propel people to live their whole lives in a world of busyness. Heart connected says, God, why do I do the things that I do? Search me, know my heart. As David said, try me and know these areas because you know the true motives of my heart. That moves us past surface and into more heart connection. The second area is the areas of why you do what you don't want to do. And there's all these areas and these battles that you have going on. Maybe there's aspects to your marriage that are a struggle, and the symptom is a call to get to the deeper heart issue. What's really the problem underneath all this that you keep circling around? What about that addiction? Have you really thought about what's the why? What's the real heart-connected reason why you go to that addictive habit, why you go to the pornography, why you go to that food, why do you overeat, why do you check out, why do you numb out and watch TV, why do you disconnect? Maybe you look at something like a depression or anxiety that you're going through and it's time to go, what's really going on in my heart? Where this symptomatic issue is rising to the surface. Now, none of this is going to be productive if shame covers the conversation, if shame covers the situation, because you'll feel condemned, filled with guilt, filled with regret, and you will run and hide. And this is one of the reasons why we don't see productive transformation in our lives, because shame, first of all, covers us. We don't feel the love and grace in connection with God and with others to feel safe to work on these issues, to be honest. So maybe today's a day to go, I got to let go of shame and realize I'm safe with God. And I can begin to process with Him and say, would you show me, try me, help me to gain discernment and understanding to what's really going on? Because when we get to the heart of the issue, it's like a chain reaction. You hit that root system, you hit that power center, that breaker that you begin to really address, and boom, it echoes throughout every other area in your life. So I pray this is an encouragement for your journey to get to the real reasons why we do what we do and why we do what we don't want to do. And I pray that it helps you in your journey to dive deeper. Get yourself a copy of the Heart Healing Journey, and I look forward to taking those steps with you.